Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at NETSN.live.
And welcome to high school basketball on NETSN. It's Brett Swinney here. Alongside me tonight, it's Chad Grubbs, and it's a rivalry here in Tyler as the Grace Community Cougars coming over across town to take on the Brook Hill Guard. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Chad, how's it going?
Man, this is exciting. It's fixing to be a fun night.
Yeah, couldn't hear myself very well. There we go. There we go. We got two games tonight.
Yeah.
It's a rivalry game. That's nothing to be said about that. It is what it is. It's Brook Hill Grace. But two teams are ranked in each game, which means everybody's ranked tonight. And also it's the district lead on the line in both games. Couldn't be more at stake tonight. I can just venture to say it will be a standing room only house here tonight. There's not many seats available. But if you're listening to us, you've got the best seat in the house probably. You're not cramped. You get to listen to us talk about some high school basketball. It should be a good one. Yeah,
I mean, you come in for the JV game and the gym's already 3/4 way full, and it's filling up pretty quick. Last year we played at Grace, and there was just no way we were going to make it over there in time to get in the gym, and we just watched NETSN at home. It was a lot better watching it at home on my couch than fighting the crowd over there. But this is going to be exciting. It's always you put Grace and Brook Hill together, and it's going to be entertaining. and you can throw the records out the window because it's a rivalry game.
You can, but I mean, honestly, it's so important. I mean, we're talking. You know, the way the district is, you got Austin, Dallas, Tyler Metroplex area, you could say, between this district, and so they don't play but one round through, and then they do the district tournament. We'll have the district tournament on NETSN here in a few weeks. But you're putting yourself in a spot where you want that #1 seed, right? You want the easiest path to get to the final to get that #1 seed for the playoffs, because you could come in the tournament #1 seed and end up 4th if you don't watch it. So you want to put yourself in the best way. You also can start the district tournament 4th and end up 1st. So there's multiple ways you can kind of get that spot. But I mean, this is important because we all know how good District 1 is in this classification, and so you don't want to put yourself and a tougher opponent than you need to in that first round. Also, top 2 teams get to host, and that's a huge advantage in TAPS.
Absolutely. And, you know, that's one thing that I like about TAPS and the playoff system is, you know, no matter what size school you are, you're going to host. If you're 1 or 2, you're going to host the first round, and it just makes it a little bit more comfortable for those kids, those athletes out there on the floor playing at home in the first round.
Yeah, we got should be a good matchup here. Last time we saw these Brook Hill teams was last Friday.
Yep.
We got wins against Brentwood Christian here, and so I'm excited to see how they start this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got a lot of experience, but you also have some younger pieces. All have experienced this game. The one player that's important that hasn't experienced this game and will be a big factor in this game is Holland Pine.
And Shaw.
Yeah, well, Shaw, but she knows the but they've played the Brook Hill Grace. I'm talking about Holland Pine is new to this rivalry. And so if she doesn't know yet, she will
very quickly.
And I think she's an important piece. We talked about early in the year she had not struggled, but she kind of got off to a slow start, kind of getting her rhythm with her feel with the team. But she's come on over the last few games and has really been a big impact.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how we start. Last Tuesday night, go down to Hyde Park, and first half struggled, and just didn't look like they'd gotten in a routine and rhythm. And
you know what cures that though? Coming home.
That's exactly
coming
right.
home.
You go to Austin. That's a long road trip down there, and your legs aren't going to be with you the first half.
And
right?
if you didn't think it was a big game Brandon is here tonight.
Absolutely,
at the table.
yes.
And he may pop the headset on here at some point during the game. But Brandon Ogden here is covering this game for the Tyler Paper. He's the official correspondent of NETSN from the Tyler Paper, we like to call him. So, I mean, you look across over there, and there's not many spaces open over there. Behind us, they had to make – I was talking to Coach Francis, the athletic director for Grace, and they had to ask parents that didn't have kids playing that were playing in the first game to leave so they have room for all their fans.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's just it's a packed house, and I would not be surprised if this game eventually could move over to one of the colleges and they
that would be pretty cool.
You have to do it at the right time, right? You'd have to do it next year because they did the game last year in Grace. You got to make it fair. So we'll see. But needless to say, it's a very loud gym too. It gets loud in here.
The acoustics in here are off the charts.
And so you'll get to experience that from the comfort of your couch tonight. If you're listening or you're watching this game, hop in the chat for us. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. If your Grace fans are here, you're welcome to join us as well on this broadcast here on NETSN. And man, I feel like this. I've been here all afternoon, and I've been anticipating this game all week. I didn't have a game Tuesday, which is weird for me. You know, usually I have 2 games a week. Yeah. Didn't have a game Tuesday. Enjoyed some time with the family. I guess I say that we went shopping. It was kids couldn't decide what they wanted. But it was a little more relaxed. I didn't have to set anything up and got to kind of relax. But been looking forward to this game all week. Coming into the 3-day weekend for myself. I'll have Monday off, and so. Little hoops.
What a way to start it off, huh?
Little hoops tonight. I got to coach my kids tomorrow in 2 games, and I'm setting up to stream it. Who coaching and streaming. I got my robot on tap to do that. So could be a lot of fun. But and my daughter's going to Disney World next week with her grandparents. So
man,
yeah,
that's awesome.
But she's looking forward to that. So get her kind of chauffeured off over the weekend. But just got 3 minutes of tip here, and or at least till we get some starting lineup and all that stuff going. But highly anticipated. We want to take a second to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Of course, Shane McGuire, the McGuire firm, is our basketball sponsor all year long, all across our NETSN games. We had a game earlier today. Jaron was in West Monroe, Louisiana with the Tyler Heat, and they play again tonight at 7:25 in their quarterfinal round of their district tournament. And then, of course, we've got this doubleheader here. We have Timpson Beckville, I believe. Larry's down there calling that one in Timpson. We've got right down the road, Center is over in Bullard. Yeah. So the Center guys are covering that game. We've got Crossroads in Martins Mill. Travis and Jeremy Titsworth is over there doing that one. And then White House is hosting Jacksonville, I believe, and Keith and Jeremy Diamond are over there doing that game. So we have 12 games today, Chad. Not too shabby for one day's work, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we look, a familiar name in the chat. It's Lila Morris says, let's go guard. Huh, okay. Welcome, Lila. If you can't be here for it, and no better place to be than watching on NETSN. She's had a few moments in this game over the last few years.
She has.
Probably one of her biggest moments was the playoff game here. She had a couple threes and led the guard to a big playoff win. So, well, we're about to go down to the court and get ready for lineups, national anthem, prayer, and all that good stuff. We'll be back for the tip-off here on NETSN.
Hey, whatever you want. If you ask me a question, hit it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, we're trying to turn his mic on. He's going to say, hey.
We're ready to go, I think.
Yeah.
We got starters there. If we heard it. You got Phillips, Gilmore, Loftus, King, and Kennedy for Grace. You've got for Brook Hill, Tonroy, Onley, Shaw, Fight. Pine and Booth, not Fight. Or not Shaw, she'll come off the bench. And we are underway here as Grace wins the opening tip. Oh, good try by Onley there on anticipation.
Good job by Grace moving the ball around, trying to get that open shot.
Yeah, they're having trouble getting their offense set the way they want it here. So Brook Hill's pressure on his first possession here is they're forcing them way outside. That's a tough shot, a long shot there for Phillips, and rebounded by Booth. Brook Hill gets their first shot. Pine launches from downtown and she hits. Welcome to the rivalry. I think she's good, Chad. So 3-0 here for Brook Hill and a steal. Fight's got it.
3-on-1.
Pine to the cup. And she couldn't finish there. Onley will launch a three. Long. Gilmore collects the rebound, but then she dribbles it off her foot. No, it was deflected out, I guess. The way her reaction there, I thought she lost it. I was shielded by a few players. The referees are going to talk about it. She acted disappointed.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I thought so, too. She acted disappointed, and referees got together.
Coaches are arguing. She's saying, yeah, it was. Gilmore's being honest out there.
I mean, her initial reaction was not that it was out of bounds. And they get it right into Booth. No good on the attempt for Miley. And Grace looking to run. Gilmore will launch a three off long and rebounded by Pine on the backside. So 3-0 here early in this game. Brook Hill as Pine launches again, that time a little short. And rebound collected by Grace. That was King on the rebound. They go inside. Good head fake, baseline jumper. It's a little bit long, and Onley collects the rebound, and she looks to run. Oh, good head fake there. Kick out. Pine floater in the lane, a little long. Pine goes up. Ooh, kind of a scoop move. And Gilmore looking to run on the other end. Booth get the char. Oh, they're going to get her a block. Ooh. And a nice job by Gilmore to help her up. We'll get Miley on that one, her first team foul. So Gilmore will go to the line. She's tough to get in front of. Gilmore's quick. How you feeling over there, Chad?
I'm having to pay a lot more. I'm a little quieted tonight because I'm trying to keep this score right. Gilmore.
Free throw good. So 3-3. Couple of substitutions for Grace. Got J.C. Whitson in the game. So 3-3 here in district implications on the line here. A shot up and good as Onley in the paint finishes inside. And Brook Hill's going to jump into this press that can really do some damage if you're not careful. And there it is, and forces a turnover on Grace. That's right there. If you're Grace, you want to get off the dribble and more on pass. You know, you try to dribble through the zone. That really gets you in trouble a lot of times. And they had the right idea. They just overthrew that pass. So 5-3 here. Onley, extended free throw line jumper, in and out. Gilmore collects the rebound. And Gilmore just blows by everyone, but couldn't finish the layup. And Onley collects the rebound. Tonroy will launch a three, in and out. And rebound by Grace. Just Whitson underneath on that one. And then Tonroy gets it back.
Back
Gonna
and
get it
forth.
to Booth for a layup underneath and good. And Gilmore's calling for a sub. I think she's injured somehow here. And they're going to get a traveling violation on Grace. It'll go back to the Brook Hill Lady guard. Coming in for Grace will be 24. That's Caroline Fox. And hopefully Gilmore's got to stretch it out. Maybe it's a cramp or something. He was kind of limping there a little bit. So 7-3, Brook Hill. Just about halfway through the quarter. Pine launches another three, in and out. Ooh, kind of maybe got away with the travel.
Yeah.
And then somehow it made it all the way across the court to King. And they're going to get a foul on that one. They're going to get that on Landry Fight. It's going to be her first. First action of the game here for Riley Morris. She'll check in for Holland Pine and give Holland a break. And a block there. And Molly Booth gets the rebound. Good defense there from Booth. Conroy's going to fire a three. And a little bit wide to the right. I like that, though, from Conroy. I've seen her aggressive early.
Yeah.
A lot of times she's pretty passive. And she's a very good shooter and scorer. And a lot of times she diverts it to other
She
people.
does. She distributes it more.
And then Fight just gets a steal and a finish for two. Great steal by Fight. And we got a timeout for Grace. A 30-second. We'll take it with them. 3:38 left here in the first quarter. Brook Hill leads 9-3. We'll be right back here on NETSN. All right, we're back here on NETSN. Brett Swinney, Chad Grubbs here, and Brandon Ogden is with us. Brandon, what do you got so far for us? What are you thinking so far about this matchup? What you seen?
I think Grace has to cut down the turnovers. We got 6 turnovers already. There's number 7. They got to cut that down.
They got to cut their turnovers out. That pressure's really getting to them. Brook Hill's pressure on their defense. Morris will line a three. It deflected there, I think.
Yeah, it was tipped.
Good block there. And that shot's going up for Fight, a little long. Rebound collected by Riley Morris. Getting the early in for Riley Morris tonight. And a foul on the ground will be committed by Grace. Foul's going to be charged to number 2, J.C. Whitson. It's going to be her first. Second team foul of the quarter. And now Holland Pine is back in. Tough catch for Conroy. She finds Onley. Good ball movement. Gets it to Pine in the corner for three. Long. And the ball is fought for and picked up by Grace. Oh, going to be say that she juggled that. Supposed to a travel. Oh, good drive to the bucket and a pass on the backside and a finish for Whitson. Great move there by Fox.
Yeah, it's great ball movement for Grace right there to get the ball down low.
Morris is hammered inside, and she's going to get her chance at her free throws.
Great job not giving up. You know, trying to get a shot off right there. She took the foul and it didn't go in, but at least she's going to shoot 2.
It's another foul for Whitson. That's her second. Third team foul. It's going to send Riley Morris to the line, the freshman. And, you know, she's kind of, as the season gone, her minutes have kind of gone up and up as she gets more used to the varsity level. And we're going to see another freshman check in the game as Booth's going to take a seat. And into the game will be, for the first time, Lily Shaw. So some good Good contributions from the freshman here early is Morris with the free throw. For her first point of the game. 10-5 lead for the Lady Guard here. Full court pressure. That's good press break right there. And Shaw gets in there, and she's been in the game 10 seconds, and she picks up a foul.
You know, we talked about Molly being that way.
She's a very similar player
to
when Molly was a freshman.
And what did we talk about? You know, Molly finally she learned after a couple years, and Shaw's going to do the same thing.
And a nice drive to the hoop and a finish. That's a finish for Loftus there. Good pass over Shaw, no good. And a lot of contact on that rebound. Thought it might have been a little body as Remy tried to get the rebound. Looks like Gilmore is going to return for Grace. Checking in for number 5, Riley Phillips.
Gilmore still doesn't look like she's full speed over there. I don't know.
Yeah. It just looked like it was a muscle related the way she was walking.
Nice.
And Shaw gets right in the middle of it. And jump ball. Possession error will go back to the Lady Guard.
You'd like to see a freshman getting in there and mixing it up, right?
She has no problem with that.
She doesn't. I mean, she's wrestling right there with that senior from Grace.
I wonder if she has brothers.
She does.
Okay, that would make sense.
An older brother, yeah.
That's usually the case. Not to say it's always that way, but it is.
But then you got a twin sister too.
That's true. You had to fight for every bit of attention. Just finds Pine in the lane. Pine to the awkward shot as she finishes for 2. What a move by Holland Pine. It was good enough that she got the shot even off there, Chad. And they're going to get Gilmore on the foul, and that's going to be number 2 on Gilmore. And, man, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And off on the free throw. Oh, they forgot to communicate on that pass. Onley picks it up, and she goes up. No good. Shaw on the rebound. And we got a scrum into the basket. Somehow Holland gets it back, and she just throws up a prayer. And it was answered by the referee.
Right.
And they're going to get a foul charge to number 33. That's Lily King. And that's her first.
Lily Kennedy.
Oh, it's a Kennedy. I'm sorry. There is a King, too. Eva King. Thank you. So foul is on Kennedy, and Pine with the first one. Man, that was a scrum. I'm not sure how she ended up with the ball. So free throw's good for Pine. It's now 14-7. The lead here for the Guard. 3 up and short on the attempt by Phillips. Pine's going to launch from the wing. Nothing but the bottom. Holland Pine is having herself a quarter. She's got 10. And Pine with a defensive play and forces the turnover. I mean, I hate to say this, Chad. What did I say my key was to this game?
Now Pine was going to play.
Yeah, I mean.
She's going to be up for the rivalry, and I believe she is.
I think so. I think she's inserted herself in this rivalry and made a statement here in this first quarter. Now, can't she get somebody to come with her? They need somebody to come with her.
Somebody will warm up here in a minute.
And as Morris answers the call. So under 15 to go here in the quarter. Passing around, shot up at the buzzer, off to the left. Rebound, Gilmore throws it up. Oh, they're going to say no shot anyway. So we're through one here in Harrington Gymnasium. Brook Hill, Lady Guard lead the Lady Cougars at 19-7. Be right back here on NETSN. And we are back here on the NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Chad Grubbs, Brandon Ogden. Brandon, first quarter, what'd you think?
I mean, like y'all talked about Holland Pine. She, the people had been asking me how she's been playing, and I saw I see the stats, and I saw the one game, and the one game I came to, she just played defensive. She didn't shoot much that game, and because I saw her a lot the last 2 years at Legacy, so I'm there a lot, and people ask me about. And tonight she is. I mean, she's 10 points in the first quarter. She came to play.
I think she's comfortable out there, I'd say. So good start for the Lady Guard here. They lead by 12, and they get a foul and a bucket finish there for Gilmore. Nice finish by Gilmore. She'll get the bucket and earn herself a trip to the line. That foul's going to go on Remy Tonroy, her first. So you look at the scoring, first quarter, you had Pine with 10, and then Riley Morris was your next leading scorer with 3. So if you're looking for some help here in this quarter, as Pine can keep scoring it, but she does really need somebody else to go to.
Yeah.
And as I say that, maybe not. She's going to shoot another 3 up, and no good. And then it's going to be a foul on Lily Shaw, and that's number 2 on Lily. And that's one of those fouls, 80 feet from the basket that you don't like to see as a coach. You want to pull your hair out. You want to pressure them and force the turnover, but not to the point where you're going to run into somebody and give them a cheap foul.
Yeah.
And Coach Hubbard talking to her, I'm sure that's what he's telling her. Like, you're going to stay in the game for me. I need you to not pick up the silly fouls. You got to. And nice shot. Bucket is good there by Riley Phillips. It's a 19-12 now. Good start here in this quarter for Grace. 5-0 run here. Drive by Morris, and she's Morris having a breakout game. She's up to 5 points. Last time we were here, we saw a breakout game from Lily Shaw at 20 points, career high. And Riley Morris off to a good start here with 5 early in this game. Good look by Gilmore, shot, and Phillips answers back. Phillips with 5 early points.
I've been impressed with the freshman, stepping in and not being, wide-eyed for this rivalry game.
Oh, and a foul. They didn't call it, but that could have been. Gilmore gives everything. I'll tell you that. She's limping up down the floor, and she dove for it. I thought she might have been guilty of a foul there because she kind of went through the body of Holland Pine, at least to look from my angle. But referees let them play. 3-point launch, and a goal! Riley Morris from downtown.
She said, hey, that freshman last game put up a career high. I'm fixing to do it tonight.
Man, oh, man.
That's awesome.
Great shot from Morris as she's up to 8 points now. And I'm pretty sure that's probably a season high for her. We haven't seen every game, but if it's not, it's probably close. And not an important one, that's for sure.
Right.
Maybe it was some cleanup time in a game where it was out of hand. Not in a game like this. Pine penetrates, gets it stolen away, and Grace will look to run. Phillips tries to get it up ahead to Loftus, and she overshoots it. And he goes out of bounds back to the Lady Guard.
That was Brook Hill's first turnover of the game, so that's been the difference here. Is Brook Hill's taking care of the ball, getting shots up. When Grace gets shots up, good things happening.
Yeah, I agree. I think the turnovers. The defensive pressure from Brook Hill has been the difference right here.
Yeah, they're not unforced turnovers.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. Yeah, you see it on when you're watching is Brook Hill's getting after them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're making you react fast, and sometimes that gets you.
So it's just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. The 10-point lead for the Lady Guard here. Grace setting back in a 2-3 zone. And they're going to have to probably watch Holland Pine as Morris drives to the cup. She couldn't finish, gets her own rebound off a tip. Couldn't quite save it. But I like the aggressiveness of Morris so far. That was a good look, just didn't go in.
we've talked about, we've seen her play more and more. She's getting more comfortable with the system.
And a foul on the three, and it's good. That's Phillips, the and one on a three, and that's one of those that space thing. That might not have been a foul back in our day, Brandon, when we were, you didn't have to let the pitcher come down. Now you've got to give them that space. And they're more apt to call that foul now. It's like you get the cylinder around your body.
Hubbard's called a timeout.
Whoa, stop the presses.
I didn't believe the ref when he signaled it.
We have a timeout for Brook Hill. We will take it with him. 5:26 here left in the first half. We'll be right back here on NETSN. Well, we're back here on NETSN, and we just talked about it before the break. Brook Hill timeouts aren't very often, especially in the girls' game. Brandon almost fell out of his chair over there when he saw a timeout. He didn't believe that there was a timeout being called by the Brook Hill bench.
That tells you the seriousness of this ball game.
Well, I told you the last Brook Hill girls game I covered, it was them in Fort Worth Christian maybe, and it was late in the third quarter before either team called a timeout. It was my first basketball game of the year coming from football. Big change of pace, keeping stats, and I was catching my breath. I was telling Hubbard, hey, I need a breather. I need a college media timeout.
Can you call a Brandon Ogden TO?
In college, I get media timeouts. In high school, we don't. So.
Yeah. So we'll see what they come out of here out of the break. They've got a set play. Holland Pine from the corner. Oh, long. Onley cleans up the rebound. No good. And Morris is in the middle of it. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Brook Hill.
That's another huge difference in this game's offensive rebounds. Brook Hill, that's her 1, 2, 3, 9th offensive rebound already to 1 by Grace. That's been a huge difference. When Brook Hill's missing, they're getting their misses.
Yeah, you get extra chances at that. You usually do better. As Conroy lines up a three from the corner, no good. Gilmore with a rebound. She looks out to Loftus. Loftus with a finish in the lane and 2 for Loftus. Nice finish. That's a tough finish there. And then they leave Pine open on the wing, and she buries it right back. You can't leave her open, fellas.
Not that open.
As Pine now up to 13 points, her first points of the quarter. The lead is right back to 8. And a three-pointer for Loftus, and she buries it. Loftus from downtown. 5-point game. It's getting intense in here, fellas. Morris, and she buries a jumper. A 2-pointer there for Riley. She's got 7 points in the quarter, and she's got 10 in the game. So she's that second person.
Almost had a steal right there, too.
Yeah, she did. Booth collects the rebound. She's swarmed.
Ooh, don't.
And they're going to get a foul. I wouldn't. And we'll see who this foul's on. And it's going to be on Gilmore. That's 3. Oh, and that's now the board says 2. I have 3.
I have 3 also. How many do you have, Brandon?
I don't keep fouls. I wrote that what y'all said though because I believed y'all.
Yeah, I mean,
it may not be.
I guess we'll see later. It's a quite big question. We're not the official.
No, we're not.
So. Oh, we got a. Oh my goodness! I think
away from the ball.
Holland Pine just got leveled, and that's going to be on 2 Whitson, and that's going to be her 3rd. And I think that is for sure 3 because she's coming out. So I think they believe she does have the 3, and the 3's on the board as well. So that's a big foul there as Whitson will take a seat. You had to call something there. Somebody hit the ground. And Onley couldn't quite hold on to it, and it goes out of bounds, and it will go back to Grace. That's who I want to see get going here. Savannah needs to get something going here. She's only got got 2 points. And a good steal, a tip by Conroy. Morris takes it to the cup, and she finishes for 2. What a game so far from Riley Morris. She has 12 points.
That's awesome.
And it's just making their bench deeper, Chad. They add Morris that she's playing, some very important minutes. And Pine jumps in front of it and gets a steal.
Nice.
Holland goes up to the cup. She gets hammered down. She goes up for 2. And man, that was a foul. They're serious here. Brandon, that looks like a college foul down there, doesn't it? That was pretty physical.
Yeah, that was one of those no layups.
Let's see, the ref's going to go here. Just a common foul, just a love tap there for Loftus, her first. So Holland will go to line. Thankfully, there was no one injured.
Yeah.
There's no padding on the walls over there. There's just that straight glass. And Holland makes them pay with the first. Second one is in and out. It went around the whole rim a few times and wouldn't stay in. Gilmore looking to run and kind of out of control, but Brook Hill slaps it away, and it will go back to Grace under their own basket here with 2:45 left in the half.
10-point leads, biggest of the night for the guard.
And it wasn't off the head. Man, that's going to hurt. And I think they're going to check with her, make sure she's okay. Right off the head of Eva King there. Man.
Now the soccer team's out.
This is not soccer. We're not playing soccer.
They're out there now. That's the thing about it tonight. Both boys and girls soccer and both boys and girls basketball are on campus tonight.
Yeah, finding a parking spot was not easy.
Yeah, it's not. That's the one thing.
I think I parked in center field tonight.
Good ball move for Grace. Gilmore launches a 3 and good. Nothing but the bottom for Gilmore.
Well, she brought rain with that one.
I almost hit the rafters. 32-25. Onley, that little sweet spot in the zone. Kick out. 3, blocked by Gilmore. and Molly's reaction is just priceless. She's like, good block. They're giving each other a little bit of a fun, hard time there. I like it. And that's what you like to see in this kind of rivalry.
Yeah,
we got some.
Absolutely.
I mean, the girls all know each other. I mean, it's not like they still want to win, but it's all in good fun.
Boy, she thought about it, didn't
she? She thought about. And Gilmore coming on a block out of nowhere again. She's everywhere. And in the lane, it's Phillips, and she'll go to the line for 2. Man, Brandon, how many blocks is that for Gilmore down there? I feel like that's.
I have it as the last 2 blocks, but I have her with 8 rebounds now. So.
Jeez, that's a foul charge to number 3, Tonroy. It's her second. Man, she's a difference maker. She's long, and she's got the ability to kind of help her team out. And free throw, no good for Phillips. Second one, off long. Booth collects the rebound, and she might have got a little travel. Pine thought about it, and she got immediately guarded. And she's open again. She gives a little hesitation, goes that baseline. No good, but Riley Morris collects it. She'll line up the 3. And Gilmore with the rebound.
Ooh, that was a little.
3-pointer from the wing, along. And rebounded, tried to tip it back in. Did Loftus, and she couldn't save it. It'll go back to Letty Guard here with 1:23 to go in the half. Substituting in for the Cougars, that's 24. That's Caroline Fox. She'll give a break to Phillips. Onley collects and still can't get that shot to go. Good rebound, though, by Booth. Pine continues to launch and a little bit off left. Morris, offensive rebound, no. It's going to stay with the Lady Guard. I feel like if we were keeping the field goal percentage, I don't know if you've been able to keep up with it.
No,
Chad,
I know.
but it's not great because there's been a lot of offensive rebounds.
Right.
Brendan mentioned that earlier.
I mean, I have all the shots. I just hadn't added it up.
But I'm sure it's probably.
I could probably tell you at halftime.
It's probably a lot. A lot of shots to not a lot of makes. Onley lines up a three, short. And they get it over to Gilmore, and she'll go on the fast break. Gilmore all the way in, no good. Tipped around,
Nice.
and Booth ends up with it. She hands it off to Onley. The clock's going to tick down here. We got 4 seconds. Deep one for Pine. Oh, my goodness. Man, she shot that from the parking lot, Chad.
NBA range right there.
I think she might have the green light. Phillips shot up short. Rebound Loftus. Ball tipped away. Onley collects it. She's got Pine up. She couldn't quite get it to her.
Set it up for the last shot.
We'll see if they take one. I think I would. We'll see. Morris says, I'm open. I'm going to take it. And she parries it. Big shot for Morris. Wow. That's one of those like, okay, it went in.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it for the first half.
Wow.
35-25. The Lady Guard lead the Lady Cougars, and what a half it was. Chad, what did you think about that?
It's Brook the guard was able to get out to a fast start. I do want to see Onley, heat it up in the second half.
That's my key. That's going to be
Yeah.
my key the second half. Savannah needs to get involved, whether it's they get it into her in that little soft spot in the zone and she dishes, or she hits some of those jumpers and makes them have to guard her,
Right.
which is going to open up your
the
shooters.
outside
Brandon,
shots.
Brandon, what are you looking for in this second half?
Well, we're talking about field goal percentages. Grace is shooting a way better percentage than Brook Hill, but Brook Hill has probably triple or quadrupled the number of attempts because Grace, like we talked about, had the turnovers and not many offensive rebounds, where Brook Hill's getting a lot of offensive rebounds and not many turnovers. And so that's the recipe. But if I'm Coach Loftus, I'm telling him, hey, we're turning it over and we're getting killed on the offensive glass. We're only down 10, and that's because they made a three right there. If we can keep those things, you got a chance here on the road where if you do those things, you're normally getting blown out on the road. So you're not happy to be down 10, but given the circumstances, this is a irrestrictable distance if you control those controllables.
And hey, luckily for Brook Hill, that Morris is on fire right now because you got Conroy, you got Onley, you got Shaw, and you got Fight. Have 4 points between the four of them. So, thank goodness Riley's shooting the ball lights out.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second half action here on NETSN.
It was about 7:30 in the morning, just like every other day. I was leaving Lindale, coming into Tyler on my way to work, and then the unexpected happened. My brother told me about Shane McGuire at the McGuire firm and how hard he fights for his clients. I met with Shane, he took care of me and my family, and got me on the road to healing so I could get back to normal days with those who matter most.
I'm Shane McGuire from the McGuire firm. We're here for you.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard. At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
All right, we are back here on NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Chad Groves, Brandon Ogden here as we have a 10-point game at the half. Just go over some leading scores and some stats here. We'll start with the Grace Lady Cougars with a tie up top in the leader on points. We had Phillips at 8, Gilmore at 8, Loftus with 7, Whitson with 2. For the Brook Hill Lady Guard, you had Morris, surprisingly, after Pine's great start. She led the way at that 3 there to the end of the half. She has 15, Pine following her with 14. Here's where the drop-off. You've got Only fighting Booth with 2. Who's going to be that third player to contribute tonight? I don't know if it's points-wise, but I think it's Only somehow. With Grace going to this 2-3 zone, she plays that middle, that triangle, basically. She kind of goes from block to block to the free throw line in that zone area. If she can find some soft spots in it and hit some shots and or feed it out to some wide open shooters, I think that will really help Brook Hill secure this game. For Grace, I think the zone has kind of hurt Brook Hill a little bit. It's forced, and they've done a good job of containing Onley, but then they've let the shooters go wild. And you've got shooting wise, you've got 5 threes for Brook Hill. But of course, Grace is pretty much matched. They've got 4 themselves. So I mean, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's going to come down to grit this second half. Who wants it the most? I mean, 10-point lead, they'd be gone in a minute. So it can she get hot is going to be the key. Brandon, what do you think?
I mean, just what y'all said. I mean, that was like you said, keep up what you're doing, and then for Grace, limit the turnovers and stop the offensive rebounds, and we could see something different here.
There we go. Grace getting the ball first here to start the third quarter. A good pressure by Brook Hill on trap. Yeah. That's been the key, too. Brook Hill has been able to force a lot of pressure, but they haven't really gotten the foul trouble in doing it. So that's a big key. Oh, they get a nice pass inside, and Onley rejects it. And they get a foul from the top of the key.
Wow. He's out of position to make that call.
I don't know. They're going to get it on Onley. And that's going to be her first. I don't like that only because the referee right there didn't call it. Like, he was right next to the play and didn't call it. So, I don't know, maybe he saw something from that angle.
It's out of position to me, to make that call.
Yeah, that's not normally where that foul would have came from there. But I don't wear the stripes. I don't want to, so we'll go with their call.
Absolutely not.
And rebound back to Brook Hill. So 1 out of 2 from the line. Still going to sit in that 2-3 zone.
There's that soft spot right there. Fight,
and she tries to shoot over the top. And good defense by Lily Kennedy.
Tip.
Well, I mean, I don't
doubt it with the way it went.
It was kind of a weird shot, and she's so much taller.
Yeah.
It almost be hard to throw it over without hitting the hand. Pine says, okay, you're not going to guard me out here. I'm going to take it. And it goes up and hits the pole, the rope, anything else up there on top. I think you almost are forced to guard her anywhere. I don't know that you can even let her have that shot tonight. Again, defensive intensity right now for Brook Hill. The drive baseline, Loftus, and Booth is going to force a travel as Malley just got there and stood in the way. Great defensive play.
Yeah, that's one that you get scared, though. Are they going to call it a foul? They're going to call it a travel.
Here's where she should have just taken it. If she take it and falls, then it probably would have been a charge. But
there it is.
And it's Onley. There's the shot she needed. Savannah with a big smile going down the floor for that 2 points.
It was like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be done there.
If she gets rolling, and they get a foul inside again, and they're going to get Onley on another foul.
That's her
second foul in Savannah.
We got 3 up there for.
I don't have 3.
We got 2.
Well, I mean, just put in Riley Morris, who leads the game points with 15. It's a tough foul, though. We'll see who they put in that spot in the zone. Oh, you can't pass it backcourt. That's not going to work. I think the ref was surprised. He had Coach Hubbard remind him, hey, you can't pass it backcourt.
I don't think number 5 there. I don't think she realized where she was.
I know.
On the court. Yeah.
So we'll see who's going to go. Looks like they're going to put Holland in that spot that's going to roam around. And up, you save it right under your own basket. That's a rule of thumb. You don't want to do that. And Molly Boo says, thank you very much. I'll take the 2.
She tipped it right to her. Great job by Fight right there.
Yeah, good hustle. That's one of those old school rules you used to. Don't save the ball under your own basket. That's why.
Yeah.
If you can't find a teammate, you better throw that thing deep. Oh, good steal by Miley there. She gets it over to Tonroy.
Oh, dish.
Morris, she gets hit on the hand. No call. And they'll get that time, and she'll go line for 2. That first one she missed. We're going to get that foul charge to number 5.
Phillips.
Phillips first. First team foul. And Morris, nothing but the bottom. This could be a breakout game for Riley Morris right here.
I was just going to say, she's going after Lila's 20-point last week.
You did me. You said Lila.
I did, Lily.
Yeah, I do that all the time. See, at least I feel better. You did it. You know a lot of these kids, so it makes me feel a little better.
It's one letter off.
You're right.
I know it is. It's hard. It's hard. I've struggled with it all year. 2 for 2 there for Morris. When you have a Morris, you have a Lila. And then you have
Morris.
And you have a Lily that's wearing Lila's old jersey.
Yeah,
so it just makes
confusing.
It inside look, no good, and rebound by Riley Morris. Man. Good patient offense here by the guard. Moving the ball around. They want to get the shot they want. Fight. They get inside the Pine. Gilmore comes over the top, misses it. I think she got a piece of it on the second time through. She's everywhere. Fight launches a 3. That's a tough shot there. I don't know that she forced it a little bit there, Chad.
Yeah, just.
There was no shot clock. She didn't need to shoot that. I think that was kind of it was one of those shot clock going down or game clock going down shots.
So what's your thoughts on a shot clock in high school?
So and Pine rejects it. I think it's going to come eventually. I think it'll start at the upper 6A, 5A levels, and they'll have to maybe do some kind of trial with it somehow, and it'll eventually come down. What do you think, Brandon? You follow that stuff. As Gilmore finishes inside for 2. And we got a timeout. We can talk about it here. Grace got a full timeout, or a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here. Brandon, what do you think about that? The shot clock.
Oh, I think it's needed. I know there's some loopholes to go jump through and stuff, and people talk about the cost, but there's not many. I mean, this one is one, but there's not many gyms I go to now that don't have shot clock capabilities. I think the big thing would be finding people to work it.
Yeah.
Because I do college games, and you get it depends where you go. Sometimes you get some shaky people on the shot clock, and so the shot clock is a whole nother thing to, it's one thing running the regular game clock and the scoreboard. The shot clock, there's so many rules to it, especially if they do it like college where
you got to reset.
Do you reset it to 35? Do you reset it to 20? It depends. Like it always depends where it goes. So there's a lot that goes to it, but I think it will eventually happen. And a lot of you go to Houston and Dallas and these non-district tournaments, they play with shot clocks.
It's getting them ready for college, what it's doing there. Ooh. And a turnover there as Pine could not find Fight and goes back to Grace. It's an interesting discussion, though. We've had that discussion amongst the NETSN guys, and it's I'm with you, Brandon. I think it's needed. I think it's going to happen. It's just a matter of logistics, and you don't always think about someone having to work it.
Right.
And we got a jump ball or foul here. Let's see what they call. I guess they called the jump ball. Okay. I didn't see the jump ball signal, so I was confused there for a second. So it goes back to Brook Hill. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. They're up by 13 here.
And we put Morris there. In
Morris just finds her way, and she tacks the basket. Who is this girl? Riley Morris having herself a night. She's now just racking up the points.
I mean, she's played basketball her whole life. She's just gotten comfortable with the system.
Oh, they're going to get her with a travel. I don't know if she jumped it and did she come down first? I don't know. That was close.
You know, she's gotten comfortable with the system that Coach Hubbard and them run, and it's just you're seeing the benefits of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, 19 points.
Yeah.
And she's also got 8 rebounds, so she's on double watch.
Wow. Fight with good hands. Grace gets it back. Three-pointer launched. It's no good. That was King. And ball out of bounds. Goes back to Brook Hill. All right. It's getting a little chippy here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The off of King.
It wouldn't be a Tyler area private school rivalry if it wasn't chippy.
Oh, no.
And you think this one's chippy, just wait till the next game.
Oh, yeah, the boys. Tonner with a look inside the pine. She's going to draw the foul. And I think it's going to go
on 2.
No, it went on 10. It went on Gilmore.
They gave it.
Oh, never mind.
2. Okay.
No, they gave it to 10.
Okay.
So they say she has 3. So
I'm not touching her foul.
We'll leave it. That's the second team foul, and Pine makes the first. Her first points in a while. She's been at that 14 mark. She adds 15 there.
Well, Riley Morris has been scoring so much. You kept asking who that next one was going to be, and that
I know. I said it, and it came to fruition real quick. And now she's that second leading scorer now. Grace get the ball up the floor quickly, moving around. They go inside. Oh, nice feed inside. And an easy finish for Kennedy. A great pass inside. Kenny had great position there. I mean, there was going to be 2 points. It was just a matter if they got the ball, and they did. Booth, jumper, and didn't get the roll, but Landry fight on the backside blocking out. Great job by Landry blocking out and getting that rebound. Another offensive rebound, Brendan. And a good drive by Morris, and ball deflected out of bounds by Grace.
Forget the point she scored. The thing I'm most impressed about Morris tonight is her confidence and aggressiveness as a freshman. Every time she gets the ball, she's looking to make something happen.
Yeah, she's a playmaker. Good pass inside to Morris. Gilmore got a lot of contact there.
A lot of body on it.
But no call. And Pine takes it away. Holland Pine to the basket, and she's fouled.
And that's going to be 4 on Gilmore.
And now we're sure that's 4. It's going to send Holland Pine to the free throw line. And that's the 2:21. Gilmore's going to have to come out now.
Yeah, she's going to have to sit the whole rest of the quarter.
And the first free throw in and out for Holland.
But the thing is, you can't afford to have her sit too long when you're down 14 with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah,
you got to have her out there a lot. So
I think you leave her out the rest of this quarter, and then she comes back in to start the fourth. It's me. And in and out. So missed 2. Holland gets it right back. She goes right into the bucket and she scores. Well, that's one way to get your shot back.
Right.
Good ball movement for Grace. It's a drive for King. And deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Grace.
Booth had those feet set. She was fixing to take it.
She was in concrete. And we're going to get Booth and Fight a rest. We're going to bring in Shaw and Sikowski here.
Yeah, Cam's coming in.
So getting her first action here is Sikowski. And they throw it right to Brook Hill. Conroy says, thank you very much. I'll take it. Pine launches another one. Oh. And look at the freshmen. All three of them are chasing that loose ball.
So awesome.
Now, what I'm looking for out of Lily Shaw right now is, can she play without fouling?
Right.
She's a difference maker too if she can stay in the game.
Reckless abandonment is what she plays with, right?
Conroy with the rebound after the air ball shot by Grace. Oh, and the turnover. And there's going to be a foul. A little mugging there. It's going to be on Chagowski, her first. I do like the sportsmanship for the most part that's been shown tonight. It's been rough and physical, but they're helping each other up. We're going to take a timeout. Looks like Grace takes another one. And so with 1:33 left in the third quarter, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
And we are back here on NETSN, third quarter action. Brett Sweeney, Chad Grubbs, and our special guest tonight, Brandon Ogden. And it's been what we expected. Brook Hill coming in this game, ranked number 2 in this classification, Grace at 10. And at points, Grace has really competed, but Brandon, the defensive pressure, you mentioned it early, the forced turnovers has been really the difference, and the aggressiveness on the offensive glass.
Yeah, and then, in the first half, Brook Hill was making the threes. This half, they've been more aggressive getting to the basket and finishing there and getting Grace in foul trouble. So.
Yeah, you get it down low and you're able to give them – they're trying to play from behind, and it's pressure for them, right?
Yeah. Grace moving the ball around the perimeter. They'll launch up a three. It's in and out for King and rebounded by Grace. Much needed offensive rebound for them. Phillips got hacked, and there's Shaw again. And she's frustrated, but you jump at a three-point shooter and you reach across. That's a definite foul. That is hard of a three-point foul as you can get there.
But that's a good teachable moment for Coach Hubbard, and it's also one of those ones where she was just hustling for the play, and she got a hand on the ball too, but then hit her with the body. But you want to see your freshman hustling like that too.
Oh yeah.
But you got to be a little smarter about it.
She's got to tone it at certain points, tone it down. Which you love the aggressiveness.
And that'll come with age.
Yes, and that's something we talked about in football. You can't coach aggressive.
Yeah.
So you don't want to tell them to not be aggressive, right? So you just got to coach them through that.
Yeah, I love watching her play them, honestly. I can't say enough positive things about it. We just, we see that, so you want her in the game. And if you're fouling and getting those fouls like that, you're not going to be in the game. And so especially moving forward, as she gets more playing time, as some of the seniors move on, and she's going to even be more important.
Absolutely.
You've got to be able to stay in the game. So we're down to a minute to go here in the third quarter. Brook Hill moving the ball around the perimeter. They kick it back out. In the paint, Morris, good block by Kennedy. King and Tano swats it away.
Move your feet.
Phillips. She got took to the deck. No call. Loftus up, no good. And Shaw gets the rebound. Man. And let's get physical. Physical. See if Brook Hill can get off a good shot at the end of this quarter here. Moving the ball around the outside. Chagowski kicks it back out. It's Morris and in and out. Shaw battling for the rebound. And we're going to see a jump ball, I think. And it will be a possession arrow for Grace with 2.8 to go. They will, and you're going to get Gilmore in here, probably to get the ball up the floor quickly.
Or she's going to shoot it from half court.
Yeah, that's true.
she's going to be the trigger person. Like, she's going to do something. She's either going to shoot it or get it over to Loftus.
See her loop around maybe and getting going to the basket.
But Morris ain't letting her get it. So it's going to Loftus.
No.
Oh,
and a travel.
Travel.
Yeah, and it wasn't going to count. But either way, that's going to do it for our third quarter here as Brook Hill leads 46-32. We're heading to the fourth. We'll be right back here on NETSN. All right, we are back here on NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Chad Groves, Brandon Ogden here. 14-point lead for Brook Hill here at home, trying to defend home turf, or home court, I guess, not turf. No turf in here. Soccer's outside, trying to do that.
Well, there's a little turf room right out the window.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There he is.
That's true. You got Gilmore right now with 4 fouls is kind of a storyline here for Grace. They're going to need her the rest of the way if they want to get back in this game. And the fact that Savannah only has 4 points and Brook Hill with a 14-point lead.
And not on the floor.
And, not out here to start the fourth quarter. And Tagawski goes in, and she misses. I think she got away with a little shuffle of the puppies there. While she was gathering herself, but they didn't call it. Brandon, did you see the shuffling of the feet there at the basket?
Maybe a little bit. I do know one thing. I'm not going to try to say that name. I got a hard enough time spelling it. So.
Well, I've been working on it. I hope I think I'm pretty good with it now. Good ball movement here from Grace. 3-pointer by Phillips, long, and rebounded again. And I think that may be double-double. I think she's probably got that double-double.
That's number 9. So just needs
one more.
Oh, one more. Okay. I'm speaking it into existence.
Yeah. Talking about Cameron, we've got all the kids from our boarding program, and at our first game of the year, we're like, and she's got to be. We got to find out what country she's from. And over in Texas, it goes. She's from Troop, Texas.
Yeah, definitely one that I wouldn't expect. Gilmore with a great anticipation gets in the passing lane with a steal, and she's going straight to the cup, and no good. Shaw with a rebound. Tonroy.
They let them play right now. There's a lot of reaching and fouling.
Yeah, throws it over Holland Pine, and Savannah Onley going to check back in for the Lady Guard. I will say, though, Coach Hubbard's looking the part tonight. He's looking snazzy here.
I told him that when I talked to him before game.
And if you've ever been around Hubbard much, he is not probably enjoying the jacket very much.
No, I'm surprised he hasn't taken it off.
Sling it.
I wonder if we sit here and talk about him enough, he'll hear us.
He ain't gonna pay us no attention.
His facial expression has been a little different than we've seen this year.
Absolutely.
Though. I mean, he's been a little more Coach Agnew-esque tonight.
Yeah, very tense. Intense, not tense maybe, but intense.
And a jumper and a nice roll for Eva King there. So a 12-point lead. First points of the quarter there goes to Grace.
Right
and through the wickets of Morris. And a deep pass up to Phillips. Phillips, tough angle. And they're definitely letting them play a little bit.
Yeah. And slow it down. What?
There's only sweet spot. There it is. Savannah hits the free throw line jumper. She loves that little shot. If you jump at her, then she's gonna give you that head fake and go to the cup with it. But good anticipation there by Holland Pine, deflected out of bounds. A couple subs here. You got Kennedy returning. Also Fox and Booth returns for Shaw. Loftus launches a three. Back rim, no good. Holland Pine collects the rebound. Morris to the paint. Euro step in the lane, and wow.
Man, they just.
Wow. He called a foul on Riley Morris on the ground after she got hammered.
Wow. And Coach
Cup
Hubbard
is not happy there.
He is not.
Wow. Brandon, what did you see there?
I mean, I saw contact.
Man. I think if they didn't call the foul, it should have been a traveling, and it would have evened out the call. And Gilmore goes inside, and Kennedy gets the rebound, looking for some help. She kicks it back out. Oh, Loftus took off before she got it. Great hustle by Morris. She hands it off to Onley. And then we got a foul, I think, on Loftus. Yep, it's going to be on Loftus. That'll be her second. So Tonroy will start the offense up. Pine. Back to Tonroy. Patiently moving the ball around. Good ball movement from the Lady Guard. Tonroy drives. Floater in the lane. A little long. She tries to get her own rebound. She does. Wow, great hustle by Tonroy. No reset. Morris fires up a corner. Three good. Corso. What a game for Riley Morris. Make that 22 double deuces on the night for Morris. She outscores her number.
Yeah.
Man. I know who my player of the game is at this point, Chad.
Absolutely.
I mean,
glad to see it, too. I mean, she's played really, really well.
It's great for her confidence moving forward. If you play big in this game, you're good. Gilmore fires up a three, and no good. Rebounded by Tonroy. She gets it to Morris. Morris over to Pine. Pine drives the paint. She finishes, and the bucket's good. Holland Pine with a nice finish, and she'll get a chance to earn an extra point here at the line. Man. Foul's going to be charged to number 20. That's Loftus, her third. So just like that, Brook Hill hits a little spurt. 7 straight points for the Guard, make that 8. Their lead extends to their biggest of the game, I believe, at 20.
Yes, it is. And they've stretched it out a little bit.
So 4 minutes to go. Student section getting fired up. Kennedy inside, ball taken away by Onley. And they'll go give it back to Tonroy and let her set up. Morris. Booth thought about it. She takes a dribble, goes inside, and the ball's loose in the paint. It'll be a jump ball. Possession will go back to Grace here with 3:41 to go. We're going to have a substitution. Returning is Whitson for Grace. And we got a timeout on the floor for Grace. 3:41 left of the game. Brook Hill, biggest lead of the night. It's 54-34. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
Welcome back to high school basketball here in NETSN on a big Friday here on the network. Brandon, when you saw all the games we had tonight, What'd you think about that list of slated games he had?
That was a lot, yeah. and then you added one with Tyler Heat winning today, so you get another one tonight. I guess it's just tipped off, so I think, was that 12 total?
12 total today.
Well, good thing you have a good crew.
I know, and there could be up to 4 tomorrow. We'll be covering the Heat girls and guys tomorrow.
Okay.
As long as they keep winning and the works out. Jaren's going to be following them around the rest of the weekend.
Well, if I can find a spare screen, I'll turn it on.
Hey, I'm sure you got something at the house, some kind of device. Got a game going on down the road. Center is in town taking on Bullard, so that game is right down the road. And Center guys were over there. But a 20-point lead here for Brook Hill as they look to put away their district rival. And I don't know if it locks up the number 1 seed in district play, but it's one step closer to it. Pine launches another one, and good! Highland Pine again from downtown.
She said, freshman, get out of the way. You're not going to lead the points.
She one-ups her now with 23. Maybe we have to give co-players of that. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe she heard us talking about. I was like, Riley Morris, she's a freshman. We can't give her that. I think we might have to share it, though, at this point. I mean, you get 2 players combined for 45 points. It's pretty impressive. Oh, Gilmore shoots it in midair. That was an interesting shot. No good. Fought for by Onley and tips it over to Tonroy. So ball movement working around the perimeter. Pine will launch again. And short this time, but who else? Morris. She said, I'll get a rebound, get the double-double, and look to try to get that points lead back. That's officially it, right, Brandon?
Yeah, that is 10.
What a night for Riley Morris.
And 7 of those are offensive.
Just hustle right there. Effort. That foul was charged to number 4. That's on Loftus, her 4th. Oh, she misses the first free throw. Hopefully Hubbard doesn't forget us for an interview today.
Pine's not far from a double-double either, so.
And now they're even tie now at 23 apiece. So shot up and no good. And Booth just fights for the rebound. She said, that's my ball. You ain't taking it. Oh, and overshoots Pine on the baseline. Now, Hubbard's looking down his bench here. We'll see what subs he's going to come in with. Looks like we're going to have some subs. Looks like Landry Fight, Cam Chakowski, and it's going to be Lily Shaw coming back in as
got too many. You got 6, yeah.
Yeah, one more. And Tonroy. So Tonroy, Booth, and Onley will take a seat.
A lot of rules.
Hey, look, there's a raw smile over there on Hubbard. I saw it.
A lot of rules
for a
have changed
second
in basketball, but we never let 6 people on the court on the same team.
Yeah.
That's one rule that won't change.
Hey, at least you're safe, Brandon. You might have been banned from the building if it didn't turn out differently.
Steal.
Shaw. Oh, to the cup, no good. Hey, but she got her own rebound, and then she's fouled. They didn't call anything.
Wow.
Goodness gracious, we got a football scrum going.
Hubbard's down there smiling. He's just smiling now.
Yeah, he is.
You can feel it.
Because, Brandon, the story chat is Brandon came earlier in the year to the championship game of this tournament. They'd already beaten the team once. Well, Brandon shows up, and so it flips the other way, and they lose. So he was worried that.
well, and like for, the early years of the Hubbard era, the game I'd always come to was the Grace game. Well, they were not winning that, and then last year it flipped.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. First couple of years, just to see this program grow under Hubbard for the past 5 years.
I got to see it from the start, too. And I came and did a story the first year they made the playoffs, and just how excited they were. And then, now to see where it is now, it's just incredible.
It is.
And he doesn't like credit. He doesn't like hearing about that, but he's done a great job.
Well, you'll ask him. He's still not satisfied. There's some other goal that they want at the end of the season. And they're working to get there right now. Pine to the basket. Scoops and scores! Holland Pine with an incredible finish. Wow.
Play of the night.
That was, yeah.
And that's 20. That's Loftus' fifth.
Yeah. And a foul out. And now Riley Morris. Coach Hubbard gave her a nice pep as she went to the bench. Lila Shaw now into the game, the twin sister of Lily. With 1:07 to go, and nothing but the final score in doubt here. As we've got game 2 on tap, the boys will be on the boys link, so if you're tuned to that one, jump over here once we start that one. I think it's scheduled for a 7:30 tip.
Probably be 7:45.
It may be. We'll get this one flipped over and get it back on the air. Free throw good for Pine, as she now has 26. Oh, I got in the game. I got in the game. Look at there. There you go, sir. Oh, thank you. I was ready for it. There's too much equipment over here not to catch it.
Official there. I think the last 3 games I've done, he's been officiating. So I told him he was following me.
Who's following who? One of you. It's going to be a foul on Landry Fight.
He's been around a while.
Well, I try to pick the best game.
He probably refereed me when I was in high school.
Yeah, I try to pick the best game, and he's going to be reffing the best game. So.
Yeah. That's why they call you Big Game Brandon. They don't call you that for nothing. And it looks like a steal there by Shaw. And she's looking for some help, and we got a wrestling match under there. Yeah, just get out of there. I sure hope they don't let the guys get that rough.
Jump ball.
And things from great teams you see is you don't play to the score. I mean, you're up 27-14, and they're still diving for balls, playing aggressive on defense. Yeah, pressure. So
yes.
That's the thing of a mark of a great team. You don't play to the score. And
forcing turnovers. Coming to the game for Brook Hill is Bridget Spearley. Going to check in for the game high scorer, Holland Pine. She leads with 26 points. The ball movement deflected out of bounds by Grace. It'll stay with Brook Hill here with 25 seconds left here in the game. Landry Fight handling it, and we've got moving screen. And that's going to be a foul. Is that going to be 4 on Shaw? Yeah. So 4 on Shaw. Still in the game here. And look at the line of people around this place.
And just notice Grace student sections here.
Oh yeah.
Brook Hills.
They have been very loud. They've been kind of quieted this second half. You look at the points in the second half. Grace has 9 points to 26 from Brook Hill. Just an onslaught here in the second half.
That's what they needed to do, right?
And a nice finish there for Grace at an and one. Bucket's good there by number 2. That's Whitson. A foul on Lila Shaw. And coming in for Grace, number 14, Emma Hood. So with 3.5 seconds left here, Whitson will get a chance for a three-point play. No good. And Chigowski with a rebound. And that's going to do it. So our final here is 61-36 in the girls' game. We'll see if we get Coach Hubbard, Chad, as we have some stats and stuff coming up here.
Yeah,
I think Brandon may interview him while we do.
I mean, Onley, she made some key shots there in the second half. But, I mean, I think the story of the night is the freshman, Riley Morris, and of course, Pine. But we'll let Coach Hubbard talk about him.
Who's this guy? Who is this guy? I don't know him. He's got a suit on, dressed for the occasion tonight. And
So listen, my assistant over here, I texted him last night and I said, look, maybe we wear the jacket tomorrow, maybe we don't.
Hey, maybe you wear it every game now.
Well, no. But I have completely sweated through this shirt. But I will say this. He told me before the game, he said, hey, what Tiger do when he was ready to make a statement? He said, you got to wear something nice. And so we did. It's not very comfortable. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, but it's good. But what about the freshmen, man?
That's what we were just
back-to-back games, right? You had Shaw last week, and you had a breakout game for Riley Morris, who is kind of steadily Can you hear us?
I mean, I can barely hear you, but.
How was that?
Yeah, fire that thing up.
Okay, so as the season's gone, she started out just doing JV. She's kind of gotten minutes as you go, but tonight she looked like she's been playing on varsity all year with 20 minutes a game. I mean, she's one of those players, though, that once it clicked, it's going to click good for you guys.
Yeah, she won't be playing in the JV game Tuesday, if you're wondering. No, but listen, and you mentioned, Lily last Friday, but I'll tell you what, Tuesday night down in Hyde Park, we had all kind of adversity. And I was talking to Coach Agnew on the way home. He said, man, who was your best player tonight? I said, I don't know who my best player was, but we don't win a game without Riley. And we don't win tonight without Riley either. And that's 2 games in a row for her.
Double-double tonight for Morris.
Yeah,
23 points and 10 boards, I believe.
23 points.
Yeah.
Good grief.
So you had Holland Pine with 26, and you had Riley Morris with 23. Only having 6 points. If you told me that Savannah, she struggled. She hit shots at times, but she didn't have her A game tonight. And without her, you still won this game handily. That just shows what kind of,
bro.
I'm just thinking back to last year. We were in the same boat, right? Who are you going to defend every night? When we beat these guys last year, Remy had 28. Coach just told me, he said, I did not have that as the over for number 20. Me neither. But I told him we'll take it, and I'll take it every night she wants to give it to us. So, big-time rivalry game. It's hard. It's a good environment. I mean, it was packed for the JV boys game. Appreciate our fans coming out, and appreciate you guys. And now we get to rest a little bit anyway and have a couple of days off.
All right, well, enjoy it, Coach. Great win tonight, and you got another game coming up here. Should be a good one.
It'll be fun. Appreciate you guys.
All right, yes, sir. Well, Chad, we're going to shut this one down and move on to the game 2. But Brook Hill with the big win, 61-36. We'll be back here in just a moment for the boys game. Stay with us right here on NETSN.